It started out as just another hike in the woods. Little did I know that hike would change my life forever. My name is Todd Orr, and I was nearly killed by a grizzly bear. As a kid, I remember just wanting to be outside. Grab my binoculars and just go. Here in Montana, the sights are so incredible and the wildlife really is everywhere out here. This is all the country that I grew up in, exploring as a kid, hunting, hiking, and working for the Forest Service for the last 25 years. It's just everything I know is outside. So looking out this way, we're coming up on Sphinx Mountain, and that's Bear Creek, and that's where the whole bear incident occurred about a year ago. Just to the left side of it, around the left side, is where the bear attack happened. In grizzly country like this, I usually carry my pistol, 44 Magnum. I always carry a flashlight. You never know, you get stuck up here in the dark and hiking back down the trail. I'd hate to run into something, total blackness, or get hurt there, but bear spray is my number one in this kind of a country. This is it. This is the place. This is where the bear attacked me. October 1st last year, I was hiking up this trail and saw sow grizzly with 2 cubs and about 80 yards, and she ran over the ridge, and I thought everything was good. She was gone, and I started hiking up the trail going the other direction and heard a noise, and she came right over this ridge, and I looked right directly in her eyes. She's coming down the hill, she's low to the ground, the grass is tall grass, and it's just flying. The tops of these things are just flying off as she's coming through it so fast. Brush is flying everywhere, and it happened so quick, and I had just automatically pulled my bear spray, and I just started spraying and backing up, and she came through the spray. It was scary. There's nothing I can do to fight back. It's going to stop it. And I figured my only chance of survival is to play dead and not move and not be a threat. And the first bite was right into my shoulder, and just those teeth digging in an inch or an inch and a half. I could just hear the crunching of the muscle, and then she bit me 3 or 4 more times on the right arm, and then she just kind of was gone. It just happened that quick. She coughed and was gone. I picked up my stuff, looked at my wounds, said it's time to head to the hospital, get some stitches. And I started back down the trail, and I'm pretty cautious. I'm looking around. I heard a noise and just turned to look over my shoulder, and there she was a second time. And there wasn't any time. I had bear spray in my hand, but there was no time to even spray. It was like she knocked me down on my face into the dirt. She's on top of me. My arm went numb, and I kind of pulled and went, and I made a noise. And that noise and that movement just triggered a frenzy, and she was just all over me, and she'd bite me on this arm 25 times, probably on my shoulder. She bit me in the side once. Claw caught the side of my head, ripped a 5-inch gash in my scalp, and then finally she stopped. And that might have been the eeriest part of the whole thing, is she's got me pinned there and she's sniffing the back of my neck. Her mouth and teeth are just an inch away from my spine. And so I just kept telling myself over and over 100 times in my head, it was like, don't move, she's gonna leave, don't move. And then finally she just stood there, and then the weight lifted and she just stepped off and disappeared. My name is Todd Orr. I'm a trails engineer and an avid outdoorsman, and I truly love what I do. Thank you.